Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Why does somebody always text me when I'm filming? So today's video is going to be this makeup look. It's going to be a tutorial on how I achieved this makeup. I used the new, I got a lip gloss all over my teeth. I used the new Stacey Marie and Bperfect Cosmetics Carnival XL Pro palette. And I give like a little quick review at the end, nothing too major. But yeah, I used this palette today to create this eye look. Quite out there, but I love it. So if you are interested in seeing how I got this makeup look, then please just keep on watching. Okay guys, so I've already primed my eyes and popped my brows on. So the palette I'm going to be using today is the Bperfect Cosmetics Carnival XL Pro palette, and is the collaboration with Stacey Marie MUA. So this is what the palette looks like, well the palette looks like on the outside, and then when you open it up, this is the whole colour selection. So you've literally got every colour that you would need. I did use this on a client on Saturday just to quickly do a blue look. So there are, as you can see, loads and loads of shades to choose from. So starting off, I think I'm going to go in with this dark shade called Reckless. I think I'm going to stick to like the pinky purples for the blend, and then perhaps add a little bit of the like blues on the lid. I don't really know. But I'm going to go in with Reckless first. So that is this shade by here. So in comparison to the other Carnival palette, this one is a lot bigger. It has a lot more shades. It has an extra highlighter. There is a few shades in this palette that has come from the previous palette, and then there's a lot of shades that are new as well. I think it retails for about £42. But yeah, the colours that I did use on the weekend were amazing. They were hella pigmented. So I'm going to stop rambling. I'll put the website and stuff in the box below if you're interested in going to purchase it. So I'm just going back in on my eyelid just with a fluffy brush, just to make sure I haven't got no creasing. And then to start the look off, I'm going to take, which brush do I want? I'm going to take this little fluffy brush. This is by MSQ. So I'm just dipping into Reckless. And quite a little bit on my brush. So I'm just going to start right in the middle of my crease. I'm just going to keep going back and forth, little circular motions. Just to build that pigment up. And that is quite pigmented. Just like that. Then I'm just going to clean the brush off slightly, because for some reason I only have like one of these brushes and I don't really know why, because it's one of my faves. Then I'm going to go in to this shade underneath, which is called Persuasion? I can't even talk. So I'm just going to take that on the same brush and just going kind of join that for the inner corner. I'm going to go in with Y though. We're just going to kind of go for it. So I'm just kind of like buffing that just above, because I'm going to put a colour in the middle to kind of marry them together. Then on this side, I'm going to go in with the shade Pep Talk, which is like a bright pink. I'm just going to lightly, just kind of buff that. It's going to look hella crazy until it all comes together. Keeping all my movements really, really light. So then just to marry those two, I'm just going to go with a mixture of Persuasion and Reckless. And I'm just going to start buffing that into that pink. Then I'm going to go back in with Y though. And as I start to blend that, it's going to turn slightly purple, but that's okay. Just in case then I go back and forth, just making sure your blends are nice and blended and the colours are not lost. I think I'm going to go in with a yellow, Keen, dust it off and just go slightly over that pink. Just to add a tiny, just through my brush. Just to add a tiny little bit by here, just so we've got like a nice contrast coming into like a pinky yellow. So I'm not going to do a cut crease. I'm going to go in with the Barry M Holographic Eyeshadow Topper in Asteroid, which looks like this. And I think I'm going to take like a flat brush. I'm just going to put this over my lid. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Orchard at the inner corner. Then I'm going with Peppermint, and I think I'm going to go in with a bit of Cargo. Orchard first. Stunning. I'm going to go in with some liner. So I'm taking the Illamasqua, a gel eyeliner. Taking this on the Molly O'Brien M01 brush. So liner is done, so I'm going to go in with a flat brush now and just set that with the black from the palette. The black is called Lights Out. I'm just setting that on top because obviously I want it to be black. And you are really supposed to set a gel liner because otherwise it can transfer. So I'm going to go and finish the other eye. I'm going to go finish the other eye off camera and then we'll come back and do the under eye. See you in a minute. Okay guys, so I did the other eye and popped a pair of lashes on. These are the Dream Lashes, I believe. Dream Lashes. They're new. They're from Luxe Lashes London. They're very long. I don't know if you can... very long, very curly, very wispy. Might be a bit too dramatic for some people, but I love me a dramatic lash. So yeah. These are what these look like. So I popped some Plouise base underneath and I'm going to take the Rodial eye pencil in black. I'm just going to pop this on my waterline. I'm also just like taking it down a little bit onto the actual like lash line. Then I'm going to take this little brush, I'm going to just smudge that just kind of smudge it down like that. So I'm going to set that now. So I'm going to go in with the Lights Out from the palette. I'm just going to run that just on top really lightly because I don't want too much fallout. So now I'm going to go back into the palette. I'm going to take the shade Nuke, which is this dark green, and using the same brush just wiped it off a little bit. I'm going to start just buffing that right underneath that black, just by there. Bring it over to about halfway. Then I'm going in with a fluffy brush. I'm going to take Ecstasy, which is this lime green, and I'm just going to buff that right into those colours. And then just one final blend of Keen. I'm just running that just to soften it all up. Just like that. So moving on to face. For foundation, I'm taking the Milani Conceal and Bperfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in Sand Beige. I've already put moisturiser on my face, so if there's any fallout, I don't think so. So I'm just going to take 2 pumps of that and I'm going to apply that to my face using the Olivia Hale foundation brush from Home Bargains. I'm just going to start patting that into my face. So for concealer, I'm going in with the Milani Concealer Perfect Longwear Concealer in Light Natural. This is one of my new fave concealers, but you do only need a little bit. Like, a little bit literally goes a long way. Then I'm just going to use the same brush that I used for foundation. Just going to start buffing that in. Then to contour, I'm taking Primark foundation stick in Caramel. Scrummy. Taking that on the Olivia Hale contour brush because I love it. I'm just going to start buffing that into my skin. So to set all those areas, I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in Poundcake. And then just set like under my eyes and the areas that I just concealed. Stuff like that. I'm just taking it on a small Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush. This is the JH07. I'm just tapping that on. I don't like baking because I've got such creasy under eyes that it just sticks into all my creases. So I just like to set normally. And this is my all-time favourite setting powder because it just filters everything, like just looks stunning. Then to set the rest of my face, I'm going to take the same powder, but I'm taking it on a bigger brush. This is the Peaches and Cream PC04. Just dabbing some on to the bristles. And just going around setting my face. Then for bronzer, I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker in Caramel Cutie, which looks like that. I'm going to take this on a Real Techniques blush brush. Start to warm up my cheeks. Then for blush, as always, I'm going to be taking the MAC blush in Peaches because I love it. Then for highlight, let me get the palette back. There are 3 highlights in this palette, so I'm going to take the middle one, which is Gold Luxe, on a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH09. Wow. Holy shit. Oh, damn. That is some pigment. Oh my god, what? Holy shit. Oh my god, that's friggin' amazing. Oh yes, honey, yes. Bloody hell. Look at that. Sold. Sold. Sold, sold, sold. And then after that, I'm actually going to pop a little bit into the inner corner, just to make it even more blinding. if we can't be seen from space, then what's the point? That is something else. Mind blown. Mind blown. For lips, I'm going in with Morphe Sweet Tea, as always, because it's my favourite. I love it. So now that the lip liner is on, I'm going to go in with Get Lippy, which is by Doll Beauty. It's their new lipsticks. Then for gloss, I'm going in with the Plouise Holla lip gloss. Oh my god, I love glossy lips. So to set my whole face down, I'm going to take the Pixie Glow Mist, shake it up. Okay, so this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already. You know it really helps me out a lot. My social media links will be popping up on the screen right about now, so be sure to go and follow me on all of those. Instagram is where I'm most active, so if you just want to follow one, be sure to follow that one. You have to excuse my hair. I had a full fringe, but it's very long, so I've kind of had to sweep it to the side a little bit, and I don't particularly know what is going on with my hair today, so you'll have to just excuse that. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed. All the products that I used will be listed below, and lip gloss on my teeth. And if you are thinking about getting this palette, then I would highly recommend getting it. It is a amazing palette. Lots of colours to choose from. Pigmentation is amazing, and they blend like a dream, just like the first palette. So if you was on the rocks, then I would definitely recommend getting it. I think it is amazing. So big congratulations to Stacey, Marie and Bperfect and Brendan and the whole team. You created a bomb ass palette yet again. So don't think I have anything else to say, guys, but I hope you're having a fantastic week wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!